everyone, and welcome to County Perspective. This show focuses on Frederick County government, local programs and events, and the Frederick County community. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa, and thank you for joining me. Now, a lot has happened in the county, so let's dive right into our top news stories. Frederick County Executive Jessica Fitzwater announced legislation that would dedicate a portion of recordation tax revenues to fund transit services of Frederick County, ensuring buses remain fare-free. The press conference highlighted the importance of stable funding as federal support that launched fare-free service that will expire in June 2026. The proposal would create a dedicated transit services fund using revenue collected from real estate transactions. This funding will keep transit free to ride, maintaining access to transportation for work, healthcare, and daily needs. The bill, sponsored by Council Vice President Cavante Duckett and Councilmember Renee Knapp, will be presented to the County Council on January 13th. Full details will appear in the meeting agenda, which will be available at frederickcountymd.gov/council. Frederick County announced 3 major initiatives supporting residents, local nonprofits, and food banks in our community. The Frederick Feed Program opened its first grant application period on December 1st to strengthen local food banks using $1 million in emergency funding. The HEART program is accepting applications to provide up to $50,000 to nonprofits affected by the recent federal shutdown, with awards expected early next year. The county's Agriculture Innovation Grant Program was recently honored with the Rural Economic Development Award after supporting 77 projects and generating over 300 jobs since its launch. Together, these efforts reinforce the county's commitment to community resilience and long-term economic stability. Frederick County held its fiscal year 2027 budget public hearing on December 1st at Winchester Hall. Residents offered priorities for the budget year beginning July 1st, 2026, participating in person, online, or by phone. The event aired live on FCG-TV and included multilingual captioning and translation options.
Currently, right now, we are meeting internally with our departments and divisions, scouring through their base budgets, which is basically the budget that was approved last year with no new initiatives or new positions or new programs, and looking for every efficiency that we can. And then next month, we'll be looking at any appeals that those departments and divisions are coming forward with, which would be requests for new functions, initiatives, staffing, and things like that.
The budget public hearing is available for replay at frederickcountymd.gov/FCG-TV. Additional budget listening sessions in all 5 council districts were announced and will begin in January. The Division of Aging and Independence has been providing Meals on Wheels, a free food delivery program for seniors in need, for over a decade, but this year, Meals on Wheels served traditional Thanksgiving-style meals to seniors for the first time ever. Let's watch the video to find out more.
Well, Meals on Wheels is a nationwide program, but here in Frederick County, we deliver to seniors that pretty much need the most need when it comes to meal preparation. We deliver daily, Monday through Friday. We get a hot meal out to them, a nutritious meal, but the thing about Meals on Wheels is it's more than just food delivery. Our staff and volunteers, they all choose this profession because they want to help out their community. It's not just getting them nutritious meals. It's also a matter of checking on their wellness and giving them a friendly face to talk to each day. That really goes a long way. Groceries for Seniors is completely different. It's something we host here at the Frederick Senior Center once a month, every 3rd Friday, and we get a large donation from the Maryland Food Bank of produce that eligible seniors can pick up, shop for themselves. and we get maybe 4, 5, 6 different types of fruits and vegetables each month. This year we did something special. We got a little bit of an extra donation because with everything going on with some of the benefits, including SNAP, in the month of November, we wanted to do something a little special. So with the donation, we put together a Thanksgiving in a bag, which included some canned turkey, which isn't bad, some stuffing, gravy, mashed potatoes, and what was really cool is we actually cooked it the morning of Groceries for Seniors, plated it out, and put a nice little display up. So anyone who showed up for the produce, got to go home with a whole Thanksgiving in a bag. For Meals on Wheels, there's an application and screening process. There's certain criteria because as much as we'd like to help everyone in the community, there is certain criteria that we target to make sure we're identifying those most in need. We are doing another meal in a bag for the holiday seasons because November got such a great reception, so look forward to that. Or come out to any Groceries for Seniors. It's the third Friday of any month. You have to be a senior. There is an income eligibility of $1,600 per month, but we're seeing more and more show up, and we love to see it. We have a volunteer coordinator here, so we're always looking for extra helping hands, whether that be for the Groceries for Seniors events, whether that be handing out the food, running the bags to the car, helping set up, take down. There's always something we need help with. So just go ahead and contact your senior center here at Frederick, and we can find a volunteer spot.
Meals on Wheels is an incredible program. I captured a few deliveries on camera for the video and had the chance to meet a 95-year-old Korean War veteran, and he was one of the nicest people I've ever met. Now it's time for a short break, but there's a lot to cover in this episode of County Perspective, so we'll see you in a few minutes. Hello everyone, and welcome back to County Perspective. Before we get into the upcoming Senior Center feasibility study, let's see what four-legged cutie is looking for a forever home in this episode of Adorable Adoptables.
While Bob is brand new to the adoption floor, he's actually one of FCAC's longest residents at over 50 days at our facility. Bob arrived with a condition called entropion, where his eyelashes face in, scratching his corneas and causing irritation. Before helping Bob find a new home, we needed to help him feel more comfortable and see better. Now that he's fully recovered, he's ready to start his new life. Bob is known for his sweet disposition and love of affection. Toys are of little interest to him, but following your hand to get a little nudge is. He'll keep your lap warm all winter as he purrs and makes the most excellent biscuits. Staff think this big boy will be suitable for families with children of any age, but he prefers a home free of canine siblings. To learn more about Bob and our adoption process, call Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center at 301-600-1546.
At the end of January, the Division of Aging and Independence will be releasing a Senior Center feasibility study to collect input on what residents want to see in upcoming senior centers around the county. This important study will change the lives of older adults in our county for the better. And who knows, it may even benefit me in 16 years when I turn 50. Gosh, time really flies. Let's roll the video.
Frederick County is reimagining the future of its 50-plus community centers. The Division of Aging and Independence has partnered with national consulting firm MGT to conduct a feasibility study focused on evaluating the current and future needs of the county's 50-plus community centers, ensuring that centers remain accessible and inclusive, where people are empowered, engaged, and equipped to live their best life. Through interviews, focus groups, data analysis, and community input, The study will help determine where new centers are needed and how to better serve Frederick County's growing older adult population.
Older adults across Frederick County, caregivers, family members, interested parties, our partners across Frederick County, anyone that might be using the space or planning to use the space or their family members might be using the space, we want to get as many perspectives from residents across Frederick County to participate in this as possible. This feasibility study is intended to reflect the voices of older residents, caregivers, and their families and incorporate that into the design of the senior centers being built.
Citizens will have an opportunity to participate in surveys that will be coming out in the next month or so. Those will be both online and paper forms and in multiple languages. In addition, we're planning some town hall meetings and focus groups for individuals to share their ideas and thoughts in person. I have been here for a long time with aging services in Frederick County, and we've been very fortunate to have a number of senior centers. This study is exciting to me because it's giving us an opportunity to create a senior center that is truly being designed and planned specifically for the needs and preferences of older adults.
Your voice matters in shaping the next generation of Frederick County's 50-plus community centers. More information can be found at frederickcountymd.gov/DAI.
All right, there's a lot of events and activities going on in the county, so let's roll this episode's calendar of events. To find out more about future events and activities, visit frederickcountymd.gov. Before we wrap up this episode of County Perspective, let me share a few more things with you. We are now in the holiday season, and Frederick County Parks and Recreation is offering a large variety of holiday-themed events going on throughout the month of December, and every event is geared for all ages. Bring your family and friends to S'mores with Santa, a sensory-friendly visit with Santa, museums by candlelight, a holiday workshop, Grinchimals, and many more. To enroll in these programs and to find out more information, just visit recreator.com. Frederick County Executive Jessica Fitzwater is seeking applications to fill a Board of Education seat vacated by Nancy Allen, whose resignation took effect December 1st. State law requires a county executive to appoint a replacement subject to county council confirmation. Applicants must be Frederick County residents and registered voters. Interested individuals should submit a letter of interest and resume by 4 p.m. on December 10th, either by email to fcgboards@frederickcountymd.gov or by mail to the county executive's office. Selected candidates will be interviewed and the appointed member will serve through December 2026. All right, everyone, that's all the time we have for this episode of County Perspective. Now, if you want to stay up to date on important news and events going on in the county, follow Frederick County on social media at FredCoGovMD. We'll see you next time with a fresh look from a county perspective. Take care, everyone.